You too. What it do? It's your boy Bag. Oh man, what a game! What a game! What a game! Like I know it's a lot of sports going on right now. Football going on, baseball going on. But like if you not tuned into these finals right here, these WNBA finals, man, make sure you tune in, man. Good basketball, good bump. You dig what I'm saying? Like first of all, shout out to the Las Vegas Aces for winning game one. I did pick the Phoenix Mercury to win game one. I'm kind of still leaning towards. I mean, anybody could win this finals. Like this is a great matchup. I think the Aces won. I think three to one in the regular season, if I'm not mistaken, right? I feel like the Mercury have a more complete team. Maybe not a better team. They probably don't even have better players, but I feel like they have a more complete team. But it takes all of them to win a game, and it takes all of them to win this series. And I'm gonna break down some of the things that I think that I see that you know what I'm saying will probably get them over the hump. First of all, I want to shout out to the Aces bench. Their bench play was so good tonight that it made up for Jackie Young not having a good game because she literally had 8 to 10 points. Like if Jackie Young doesn't have a 15 to 20 point night, and the bench plays how they been playing regular, not like this amazing performance. Like I don't think the Aces will win. Like we know what Asia's going to do. We know she's going to put up points and she's going to demand double teams, right? She's going to kick, and then you got Jewel Lloyd who's going to make some threes. You got Grace, she's going to make some threes. That's okay. That's fine and dandy. You dig what I'm saying? But like for me personally, I just feel like the Phoenix Mercury got a better lineup. Or a complete lineup. When you take AT, put her as the point forward, right? She's going if she scores how she scored in the first half and the second half, I don't think the Aces win this game. It's like she took her foot off the pedal. Like it was crazy to me. Like she played the most complete first half that she could have ever played in a game one of her finals. Cooper, she was knocking shit down. She made 5 threes in the first half. My baby, number 0, what's her name? Sully? That's my baby right there. She gonna give you a dub a night. She the X factor to me on the Mercury. If she has a good game, AT does what she's supposed to do. Cooper, she's streaky a little bit. One game she might not shoot well, the next game she will. You feel what I'm saying? And then you get Bonner to hit a couple threes. I feel like that's what it takes for them, because their defense is going to be their defense. That's what it's going to take for them to win this game. You feel what I'm saying? So like the role players played well. I can't. But what's her name? Matter of fact, hold on, so I can get her name down real quick. I said Cooper, Copper, excuse me, Copper, excuse me, because she had 21. She hit five. She hit 5 for 5 in the first half. Like she was 5 for 5 from 3 point in the first half. Okay, then you have, like I said, Jackie Young had 10 points. Asia Wilson had 21 points. Everybody else is just like, you know what I'm saying, 6 points, 5 points here, 4 points here. But then you had Jewel Lloyd with 18. Jewel Lloyd is a bucket. Don't get me wrong. I know who Jewel Lloyd is. She's definitely a bucket. But at the same time, it's like almost a dub off the. Did she come off the bench? I think. Yeah, almost a dub off the bench is crazy. And then you have Dana Evans. Oh, she had 21 coming off the bench. She is a spark that comes off a bench, but she's more of a tempo setter, a pace setter. Like she's gonna give you 5 to 10 points coming off the bench. 21 is kind of crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So let's go down here and let's break down some of these plays. I don't want to do too much. Like I said, man, I'm just a fan. Even like the shot making in this game was crazy. Like if you don't think that these females can score the ball, you're crazy, bro. Like even if you watch the Aces versus the Fever game, the game 5. The way they was making buckets, even this game, bro, the way they was making shots is just, the shot making is just crazy. But let's go here first, bro. So if you're looking at this right here, my baby got the ball. I don't know why I like you, but you find this shit to me. But anyway, so she's gonna basically this player right here, number 4, she's gonna set a ball screen to get Cooper open. So you can watch it right here. She's gonna set the ball screen. I keep calling her Cooper, excuse me. Copper's gonna come off the ball screen, a pin down, right? She's gonna get in the lane, hit her two off the hop step right here, just rise up and shoot the ball, right? That's what she do. She's a shooter. She can shoot off the dribble. She can shoot, you know what I'm saying, spot up. She can, whatever. She's a shooter, right? So once you get her going early on, that's a sign of, okay, you know what I'm saying, now we can space the floor. AT can get in the lane if she wants to. You feel what I'm saying? So let's run back some more. And this is where AT is very, very good. This is where she lives at. This is what she lives on, is being that point forward. Like, she's a better Draymond Green to me. Like, she's a way, like, not to be disrespectful to Draymond Green, but like, she can actually like average 15 to 20 points a game with a good, you know what I'm saying, 7 to 8 rebounds with a good 9 to 10 assists every night. This is every night for AT. You know what I'm saying? She's going to bring the ball down. This is lunch meat. When you see this for her, like, she's going to score, bro. She's going to get to her right hand. She can get to her left hand. She can, if she want to pass the ball, she could pass the ball. Like, I've been paying attention to the Mercury for the past 2 weeks, bro. And I've been paying attention to the Aces as well. To me, that's why I'm saying the more complete team, to me, is the Mercury. But the Aces have the superstars. They have Asia and Jackie Young. Those are the super. Then you have a Jewel Lloyd, which Jewel Lloyd would be a starter on another team if she wanted to be a starter on another team. This is Copper and AT right here. I want y'all to pay attention. The dribble handoff right here. She's going to come through. You're going to have Sully. She's going to come around right here. She really want that rock. That's what I'm saying. For me, this is my opinion. If she averages about 20 a game. If she can get to 25 for the finals, and she can average, Copper can average about 15 to 20. AT won't put everybody in place. Like, she's the captain of the team. She's telling people where to go. She, like, AT does so much for this team. Like, it's kind of crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I said, like, to me, I feel like they're the more complete team. I feel like the Aces have the superstars though. You feel what I'm saying? So we're gonna run it right here. They're gonna basically, she's gonna fling through. Sully's gonna swing through. She's gonna come back. That's what I'm saying, bro. Easy money. I think they got away from this. Sully, you have to keep your composure. That's one thing that I noticed today in this game. Like, you was too erratic. You have to calm down. I know you play on the edge, and she be like, yeah, she be in that shit. You feel me? But it be like, she gotta tech this game. She she was in foul trouble this game. Like, they need you on the floor because you can space the floor and you have a size advantage. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, when you get a mouse in the house, you gotta be able to score, and when they leave you open, you gotta be able to pick and pop. That's why I feel like she's the X factor for them. Because I would say Copper, but she's too streaky. Like, she's like a J.R. Smith to me. One game she might be hitting, one game she not. So now you got AT with the ball in the post. This is why we already know that if you've been watching these teams, if you've been watching the Mercury, like, the ball goes through AT. Point forward, in the post, wherever, the ball goes through her, right? So she's in the post right now. She's going to swing it to the corner. She's going to swing it she's going to drive, not really drive. She's going to swing it to the wing. She's going to swing it to the top of the post right here. Top of the key. This is a great shot. Like, when you get Copper shooting like this, that's why I said she was 5 for 5 in the first half. They played out of their mind in the first half. They just didn't. I feel like the role players played well, because you had the little shorty right here. I think she a rookie, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know your name, baby girl. I'm sorry. But she played well in the second half coming off the bench. AT has to play solid the entire game for them to win this, for them to win the series, for them to win the game. Like, she cannot have a half off. She cannot. I think, and then we're gonna get down to her missing the free throws, but it's kind of like, even with the bad half, they had a chance to tie the game as well, because she just missed the 2 free throws. They actually had a chance to, you know what I'm saying, take the lead. This is just a great shot. Like, shorty was shooting the shit out the peel early on, bruh. Knocking that shit down. That's why I do believe Phoenix will win one in Las Vegas for sure. This is gonna go to length. This is not about to be no. They will win. I think it's two in Las Vegas, two in then they split 1-1. You know, this is the best of 7. So the Aces, they took care of business. You know what I'm saying? But usually when it's even kill, I choose the first game. I always choose the road team, and then the home team come back and they make sure they get a game at home. So like like I said, it's 23-23. Like there's going to be an even game all the way around for every game. Every game is going to come down to the wire when it come down to this series. It's going to be a great series for basketball. If you're a basketball fan, doesn't matter if it's men or women's. If you're a basketball fan, this is going to be one of the best finals that we've seen in women's basketball in a long time. So let's run it right here. We got Sully with the ball right here. You know, she's at the top of the key. She's gonna fake like she's gonna give a pick for Copper, but she's gonna roll to the basket. She sees it. That's good basketball right there. Like I said, bro, they play the game, and a lot of pros say this about women basketball. They play the game actually the right way because they don't have the athleticism as men. So they play the game the right way. You feel what I'm saying? You're going to see sets, you're going to see plays, you're going to see a lot of things that you sometimes wouldn't see in the NBA because they can overcome it with their athleticism. So now we have AT with the ball at the top of the key right here. She's going to bring it down. She's going to set a nice little pick for her right here on Asia Wilson. That's kind of like, I don't know, that might have been a travel a little bit, but that's a great, like one thing about Alyssa Thomas, like, she's going to feel the stat sheet. Like, she's going to find her teammates. She's going to score. She's going to rebound. She's going to play defense. Like, she's the all-around player. She's like the LeBron of this shit a little bit, bro. Like, she's not as dominating as LeBron, but, like, she's going to fill a stat sheet up like LeBron James. You're going to see points. You're going to see assists. You're going to see rebounds. She's going to see Copper right here. She was hot in the first half. Like I said, bro, she was 5 for 5. You don't get that. That's why I said that I kind of feel like the Phoenix Mercury let this game get away. They let the game get away because this is one of the games I feel like they should have won. In my opinion, like this just one of the games that, like, but number 11 right here, Dana, she played out of her mind. I've never seen her play like this. Ever. And I've been watching this for like the past 2 weeks, damn near. Like, I've never seen her out of the games I've been watching during the playoffs. She ain't played like that. This is why I say Sully she's the X factor because there's only probably nobody on the Phoenix Mercury with her size right here. With her size, I think she probably like 6'7", 6'8", that can rise up and just shoot over top of you, bro. Like, she's like, and this is Jewel Lloyd, you feel what I'm saying? Like, she's just gonna raise up over top of her and knock it down, bro. She's the X factor. If she can, like, she's gonna have to raise her game and keep a calm composure, but still play with that edge. She plays with the edge, and I love that about her. But it's more so like you have to play. You're going to have to play both. You have to be a two-way player. You're going to have to defend, and you're going to have to score. You feel what I'm saying? She's going to have to be the Kawhi Leonard of this shit. Like, you have to defend at a high level. You have to score at a high level. When you have this pick and pop, knock it down. If you got a mouse in the house, you got to take advantage of this shit. Because Alyssa going to find you. It's not like she's selfish with the ball. You feel me? So you got one of these players. You got a shooter in Bonner, a set shooter in Bonner. You have off the dribble shooter in Copper. And then everybody else fills their way in. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I say this is like they have a more complete team. But it's like the Aces, like I've been saying, the Aces have the stars. The Aces have Asia. They have Jackie. They have Jewel. You know what I'm saying? They have Gray. They have people that have done it before. Said like the offense flows through Alyssa, so you're gonna see this pick and roll right here with the guard. Like one thing that Alyssa Thomas has over Asia is the best player in the league. You know, don't get me wrong, but she can run past her. That's one thing that you can probably have over Asia right now, and I think she's the best player in the WNBA, hands down. I love me some Asia Wilson. You feel what I'm saying? I like the Aces as well. You feel what I'm saying? This is just my opinion. She can get to the cup at will. You know what I'm saying? That's just a good. She really kept up with her. But like, if you watch the game, I feel like Alyssa Thomas, you know what I'm saying, she found her, because they said that it was a stat that, you know what I'm saying, the from the first 4 times they played in the regular season, she rarely drove to the basket with Asia Wilson defending her, right? So this game, you can see that she knew that, and she started challenging Asia her foot speed. To, you know what I'm saying? To basically, she started getting to the basket, but she would pump fakes and stuff like that, and she was knocking this stuff down. But this is easy. Like that's just good. That's good money right there. That's why I said this first half was, they played well. You feel what I'm saying? And if you want to say, well, the Aces ain't played they best because Jackie Young ain't played really good like that. Asia was kind of, she didn't come on too late in the half. I understand that. You feel me? But to me, like I said, to me, I feel like if the Mercury play how they been, like, especially how they played against the Fever, not the Fever, but Minnesota. If they play like how they played against Minnesota, I feel like they can, you know what I'm saying, win this series. And like I said, they can play inside out. They can play outside in. This is Sully with the ball at the 3-point. You have to respect it because she can knock it down. You also have to respect it because if Dana challenges her, it doesn't make a difference because she don't see her when she shoot. Now that's what causes Asia to go out there, because now Asia has to contest, so it can be, you know what I'm saying, an effective type of contest, right? So she's going to actually see Alyssa in the post by herself, which is going to cause Gray to come down, and now you have open shooters. Shorty is a set shooter over here too. Now, but she was knocking that shit down as well. Then you have, I think she a rookie if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, girl with the Ja Morant's on and shit, with the jaws on. She's gonna pass it to her. Like I said, they played the right way though, bro. Like, if this was the NBA, you'll be seeing somebody patting this shit out the ball if they got this ball up here. Do a step back, knock it down, and it look good, but like that's just not how WNBA players play. Like, they play the game the right way. Catch her in the corner, knock it down, splash. You know what it is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say, you know what I'm saying? Like, the ball doesn't stick. The ball doesn't stick with the Aces neither, though. If I watch the Aces as well, it doesn't stick with the Aces as well. But this is the reason why I'm so high on the Phoenix Mercury, because they match up well against the Aces. It's just that they have to play not a complete game, but long as Alyssa is effective throughout the entire game, that gives them a chance to win, because she affects the game in so many ways. You feel what I'm saying? Like, with the Aces, it's like, great, she's a streaky shooter, but she's gonna control the offense and get the offense in a good looks, good decisions, things of that nature. She's the you know what I'm saying, the ball handler, right? Then you got Dana, she's the spark that comes off the bench. She's the tempo setter. Then you have Jewel Lloyd, she's one game she might be hitting, one game she might not be hitting, but we already know, this Jackie Young, excuse me, Jewel Lloyd right here, you know what she's capable of when it comes down to scoring the basketball. Asia's a superstar, we know that. Then you have Jackie Young, she's an all-star. So it's kind of like it matches up very well. This is going to be a great finals, you feel what I'm saying? And again, I want to just break it down to let y'all know how important Alyssa Thomas is to this team, it runs through her. And they have I think that's what I'm saying. I like Phoenix Mercury. Like, I like their role players, and I just like their players because it just flow together. Like, you have the X factor in Sully. Then you have the streaky shooter in Copper. Then you have the set shooter and number 33. And then you have another player, I don't really know who you is, I'm sorry. But like, she's gonna press the issue. You know what I'm saying? She can get to her spot. She's gonna draw a double team just about every time. There's nobody that can really stop her to get into the cup. So if she can get to the cup and create for everybody else, they just gotta be able to hit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so she's gonna pass out of this, right? Wide open, bro. They gotta crash, because if they don't crash, it's a bucket for Alyssa. She gonna score around the bucket every time. You feel me? If I'm the Aces, I want to keep her from out the paint, because if you keep her from out the paint, she can't create for everybody else. But when she gets to the paint, she can create for everybody else, and she was just hitting. It's been games I didn't watch, like she was dead cold. Like, she couldn't put a rock in the ocean. Then there's been games that I watched, she can't fucking miss. That's why I said she's J.R. Smith to me. And she was on, like, first half, she was on. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's what, like, I like, ever since I started watching WNBA and really paying attention, especially to the Phoenix Mercury, like watching Alyssa Thomas, and this is no glaze, bro. Like, I'm just saying what I watch. Like, for her to be a point forward, she, like, man, she's different because she controls the game. She controls every aspect of the game. You feel what I'm saying? So you can tell when she didn't have a good second half that let the Aces back in the game. That let the Aces, you know what I'm saying, take a little lead or whatever. Because you got to remember, there's superstars on the other end. So she cannot take a half off. She can't take a quarter off. She has to be productive. She has to be plus on the plus minus every time she's on the floor. You feel what I'm saying? She's running down the court right here. She's going to find Copper, which was open. She was, at this point, I think she was like 4 for 4. She was just hot. She's just launching that bitch at this point. She launching that shit in the air. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was going in. Splash. As you can see, they up by 7. They was up by 7 at one point. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm really high on the Phoenix Mercury ever since I've seen them play against Minnesota. And I watched the Vegas play against Indiana. And it took them Indiana took them to the wire, and Indiana didn't have none of their key pieces. None. Especially in that last game. Aaliyah Boston fouled out. What's her name got hurt? Kelsey Mitchell got hurt. They was out there playing with backups to the backups, and they took them to the overtime. That's why I say, if you get this team right here, I really feel like they let this one slip away. But in the comments, let me know how y'all feel. You know what I'm saying? Get prepared for game 2. Shout out to the Las Vegas Aces. I think y'all are a wonderful team as well. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just choosing the Phoenix Mercury to win. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, if y'all prove me wrong, y'all prove me wrong. They're going to win back-to-back. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to Asia Wilson. I know all of these players, bro. Like, the players that they got on their team, they are known. You feel what I'm saying? That's why this is not going to be a walk in the park for Phoenix at all. But I think that they can do it because I think they got the pieces. But to me, like I said before I go, she's the X factor. Sully is the X factor because she can. It's gonna be one of these games where she's gonna go for like 30. If she really lock in, and like she gonna go for 30. I'm telling you, because she could shoot the 3 ball. She you know, so she got size just about. Only person that really can guard her like size wise is probably Asia. You feel what I'm saying? She could put the ball on the floor. She can get to the cup. You know what I'm saying? She can create. She does it all. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, if she has to have a Kawhi Leonard type, you know what I'm saying, finals for them to win the finals. Like, this ain't the time to be being a role player for her. Not for anybody else. Do what you normally been doing. Alyssa gonna find you. She the captain. She gonna do what she do. But like, she's the only player that I feel like she's gonna have to step her game up to play out her body for them to win.